Well, Stewie Reid's great run in day one came to an end in the very first stage today with brake issues.
We jumped on the brakes at the first intersection and the brake pedal went straight to the floor, grabbed the handbrake and it just went into the back seat. When we got to the end of, well, we couldn't obviously drive as fast as we wanted, so sorry to the guys if I held you up. One of the metal steel lines, which I've never heard of one ever breaking, but it's got a hole in it. So we're very lucky that Wales Motorsports #1 driver had a spare hose in the car and uttered some sort of Welsh thing. I don't know what he said, but I think he meant, here's a hose. So we fitted that and we're back in the rally and a long way to go. It is a marathon event, so want to be here at the end.
No problems this morning for Dave Strong sweeping the road, pulling another 20 seconds on Derek Asen.
Yeah, well, I'm on a different point of the road. You know, front wheel drives, yes, they're really hard on the inside of the road. That's where the drive is, and the back doesn't actually matter. It just follows the front, so I don't think I'm leaving any decent marks for anyone else because my lines have been way different than what they used to.
Despite there now being a 1 minute gap between the cars, Derek not finding too much trouble with dust.
No, dust is fine, a bit of wind, so it's fine. No, the car's going pretty good, just really, after yesterday we've got a long way to go, so we just probably ease back a wee bit just to, you know, try and preserve things, so otherwise it's pretty good.
Ali Mackay finding no trouble with Dean Buis' escort he's leased this year. He's now up to third in the challenge.
No, it's been fantastic. It's a great little car to drive. I mean, it's you don't quite get the same grin in your face as the BDA when it comes on the revs, but it's got good low-end torque, so it's quite nice and easy to drive. I think one of the things that was on the tick list for the week was to maybe set a top 3 time at some point, and I did that on the first stage, so that was a bit of a surprise. But yeah, no, I mean, running up there, the first 2 stages this morning were really good, but the last one, Danzi's, was really loose. You can see the difference. The cars further back set some really good times.
And of course his dad, Tommy, is running his car.
Yeah, it's great to be doing an event with my dad as well. He's having a bit of fun. He's had a few intermittent problems, but it's going all right now, I think.
The big news in classics is Simon Tyso is on his roof in the Danzi's Pass.
Well, it was such a slow roll. When it rolled up, it went up the bank, and I thought, well, we got away with this. It's now we're away, and it was on its side, and there was just the two of us, no spectators. It had been a UK place, and spectators everywhere, or a spectator corner, and yeah. Would have been back on the road and carried on. So
keep very, very cool.
Marion, you've picked up the lead now in historic.
Yeah, quite happy with that. We're starting to feel a little bit more comfortable today, being able to push a little bit more because obviously we're getting a bit more feeling to the New Zealand roads. So yeah, just really looking to build it up again. Maybe if we need to. But I think Simon has just had a little problem. 2-3 kilometres into that last stage, so we took it easy from there on until we got out to the stage and so we could reframe our minds a little bit and start again and see where we are here with the times and things.
That means Casey and Marianne Cullinan have moved up. They're in second place.
It certainly helps the result when people put their cars on the roof. You know, it's very easy to drive around them when they're like that. The result is basically wrapped around attrition, not speed.
And Matthew Robinson in that lovely 131 Fiat, he's now in third. Ed Mulligan may have won the challenge a couple of years ago, but he wasn't helping his chances at all today.
Just got a bit untidy, used a bit of handbrake, put on the show for the crowd. The crowd roared and the car spun. So that was it. And then I had to select reverse. But it's not a good thing when you're trying to go forward.
Great to see brother and sister combo Robbie and Amy Stokes. They've managed to rejoin this morning. Service here in Naseby just about complete as the cars make their way back to Dunedin over the hills and past McRae's gold mine.